get through this. My fingers are about as sticky as the humidity outside right now. It is sticky hot right now. I love this. I learned that a few months ago. A little spring the bounce lick. I'm gonna call it the bounce lick just for the sake of this video. I learned that a few months ago. I was thumbing through YouTube on some Grandpa Jones stuff. I come across one video where he's sitting in his house on his couch, and a whole bunch of his friends were there picking the banjos and all this stuff. And a guy was up there. They had, I guess, about 3 of them were all up there just going off on one of each other, playing the banjo back and forth, doing different licks. And the guy, I'd seen him doing this with his 3rd string up there, just doing that bounce. It was pretty much just like that, like a bend, a pre-bend kind of sound. But I kind of over-exaggerated. It wasn't really what he did. I just kind of bounced it. But buyer beware. It'll probably take your 3rd string out of tune. Just so you know. Today we're going to learn a little bit on the bend today, and we're going to try to throw in this little spring thing. It's not hard to do. You just take a thumb up there and move that, so we won't focus too much time on that. Just play around with that and enjoy it. It's a fun little lick. But the bend, let me get a little closer here and I'll show you. When you're bending this, you want to bend it. I'll move a little closer here in a second. Let me just explain this a little bit. You just take your whatever string you're going to do. In this case, we're going to do the 3rd string. And I'm going to start on the 2nd fret. What you're going to do, push that string up. You're bending it. Now you want to make sure that when you bend it, you're actually changing it to another note. Mainly like the note on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. But you're bending it to that note. Practice this. And a chord note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you're doing is, let me get a little closer to the camera. Let me see if I'm in focus for you. And it looks like I am. That's all you're doing. You're just bending it up. That is the first position. There's also one called the pre-bend, where you automatically but the pre-bend is where you already come up into that bend position without striking the string. It's really easy, but clean it up a little bit. Sorry, I keep hitting the other strings. It's alright. We've got these mistakes are gonna happen. See there? Hurry up and learn the banjo so I can start watching y'all's videos, so you can teach me how to play. Alright? But anyway, it's just pre-bend. It's just you push it up. And I just go from the C to the D when I get, you know. But if you do the bend, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. No, 3, 4 and. 1, 2, 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 3, 4 and. Practice that count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 and. 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 Right now it don't sound like much, but a bunch of noise. But let me get the rhythm here. I'm so sorry. I have my moments like that. And the count's no different if you were sliding. No different than that. Damn, my fingers feel all kind of gummy tonight. Like they're sticking to the strings. It's so hot. I can't wait to get the AC in here. It'll be so much better. So, the song I was playing was nothing but me just going through chords and messing around with the pre-bend. And that's all I do. Sometimes, I know I preach big on the playing and singing, and I always will. But sometimes, when I have a long day and I'm tired, and sometimes I just feel like just playing with random notes on the banjo. Just relax. The harmonics, all of it. I just love how the banjo. It's kind of like your own therapy session. Well, all you do, you just mess around with different tones on the banjo. So I won't focus too much today on the bend. It's a pretty easy little lick. Feel free to join in with me. Just play along with me. It's real simple. Just keep the rhythm in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just 3 quarter notes followed by the 8th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Now you want to make it sound like another note. You don't want this to go up, barely go up. You really want to bend that string to make it sound like you're hitting the 3rd fret. Like it's just slid up there to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. I love that. Practice that bend. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on that little bounce lick, but just working in within your rhythm. And have fun. That's what it's about. Thank you for clicking on. Listen when you make almost mistakes after mistake, but stay humble that way. Don't be ashamed of them. Just play through. That's the biggest lesson you can take from all this. Is just go with the flow. You're gonna make mistakes, and everything's gonna be perfect. That's why I don't edit these videos. I want you to see these mistakes and have fun with the banjo. I mean, do that bend. There ain't nothing hard about this. That's why I really didn't go too much detail on it. Because it is what it is, really. Alright, thank you very much for clicking on. I'll see y'all next week. Be sure to check us out on our Facebook page. Now comes the business end of it. Guitar is still for sale. Ibanez acoustic and the Rose and acoustic still for sale. I'm still waiting on one more to sell so I can get in another guitar to do a setup video and all this other stuff too and sell it. So check it out. Facebook.com/StrangerStrings22. And from me to you, goodbye. Keep playing, guys. Let's see what I got here. We got to take on there real good. Here we go.